this is your directorial debut. Can you tell me why this film particularly? Is it because of your involvement in its earlier, state on the stage, perhaps?
That short answer is yes. Yeah, I've always been sort of, I suppose, literally umbilically connected to it.
Because it's a conversation you had with a co-star, am I right? Which basically
with Lindsay
led
Duncan
to,
about her mother, and that became a commission to Sharman Macdonald, and that became a play, and then that became this movie.
You filmed in Fife in the winter of 96.
Last winter.
Are you mad?
There were times when we thought so, yes, when there was what was close to a hurricane and it destroyed the bus stop 10 days before we were due to shoot in it. But looking back, although we hit some fairly zero temperatures, the weather was actually quite kind to us. It didn't rain, and it gave us mostly the weather that we wanted. You just learn to worship at the feet of Gore-Tex and thermal underwear.
I know the feeling. Can you talk us briefly in layman's terms, if you like, through the plot? Nobody's seen it yet, obviously. So.
It's about basically eight people in a small East Coast Scottish fishing village, or any small town or any big town, really, if you just focus on eight people now, and across the generations. Two 12-year-old boys, two 17-year-olds, mother and a daughter, Emma and her actual mother Phillida, and two 65-year-old ladies. And we just sort of cross from one couple to another, and I suppose what it gives you, I hope it gives an audience, is various points of recognition. It's very funny and sometimes not at all funny.
And the winter guest is?
It's kind of whoever you want it to be, really. It's given that the film has a frozen sea and a mist, and people standing on the edge of the land looking out towards, in Emma's case, her character's case, Australia, and in the two 12-year-olds boys' case, their future. Without getting too mysterious about it, you can put whatever name you want on that.
Very strong tartan theme, if you like, through it. Obviously filmed in Fife. Phillida and Emma, very strong Scottish connections. Was that something on your mind at all times during your planning of the film?
Yes, because Sharman Macdonald is very Scots, and she writes absolutely from her background and her heart, and that's always going to be Scotland.
Absolutely nothing to do with this film, but I have to ask you. We've just seen the new Bond film. Do you fancy being a Bond?
I haven't.
Have you not? Well, neither have I yet, but it's here. Do you fancy ever being the Bond baddie?
Why would I?
Do you not fancy that sort of role?
Why?
I just think you'd be very, very good at it.
Oh, thank you. Maybe somebody will ask.